as you can see the title that I put down, and this struck me last night. It kind of struck me, and it kind of struck a nerve last night. Me, Philly, JRL, and a lot of people have been focusing and doing this migrant situation ever since it started. And we've been focusing solely on the Latin migrants. But we have to ask ourselves this question: what happened to the Middle Eastern, the Indian, and the Asian migrants? We've been so distracted. What's going on? We've been so distracted on the Hispanic migrants, the Haitian migrants, and the African migrants. But we never thought to ourselves, what happened to the Middle Eastern migrants? Hey, good morning. What happened to the Middle Eastern migrants? Now, everybody came here. They said they came here for a purpose. But you notice that nobody has been paying attention to the Middle Eastern migrants, the Asian migrants. A lot of people have told me they went to Asian neighborhoods. They went to Chinatown in Manhattan. They went to Chinatown in Brooklyn. They went to Flushing, Queens, to Chinatown over there. But what happened to the Indian and the Middle Eastern migrants? That's scary. Now, everybody knows that a lot of them came to New York City. A lot of the Middle Eastern migrants came here to New York City. A lot of them did. Now, right now, they have a congestion price going on. Everybody that used to ride into New York City from Jersey decided they didn't want to pay $18 because it's $9 to come in and it's $9 to go out. So now just follow me here. People got to think about it, because I said this to this guy and he said, you are the first person to even mention that. I have to think about that. It's so crowded right now. People are taking trains all over the place. Now follow me. The trains are really, really packed. Now you and I know when Middle Easterns, the ones, not the good ones, the bad ones, when they want to take something out, they go into crowded places. You get my drift? They go into crowded places. Anybody could still walk on the train with a backpack. They have officers and they have army men, but they're not checking everybody. So when the train is packed, you can't go nowhere. On a bus, you can open up the emergency window and jump out. Where are you going to go on a crowded train, especially when the crowded train is in a tunnel? Now, I'm going to say this one more again. Where are the Middle Eastern and the Indian migrants at? We've been focused on the Latin ones. We've been focused on the Venezuelans. We've been focused on the Ecuadorians, the Mexican. What happened to the Middle Eastern migrants? Nobody's thinking about that. Remember that Middle Eastern migrant that came here? And I think it was JRL, the one that covered it. He was at the border and he asked him, what are you doing here? And the man said, you're going to know who I am. You're going to find out who I am. Don't worry about it. You're going to know and find out who I am. And it got so crazy to where people sent that video to the authorities, and they snatched him up. Come to find out, he was a guy that was running from his country. He was some type, I think he was like a big politician, but he did something where he was running from his country in the Middle East, and they snatched him up. Has anybody ever thought about where are these Middle Easterns? It's dangerous right now. That don't make sense. We're focusing on the migrant, the Latin ones, but nobody's asking. I'm the first one that said, wait a minute, man. I looked at all the videos. I said, wait a minute, these are Middle Easterns. These are Asians. I found that the Asians went to their place. They went to Chinatown, Manhattan, Chinatown, Brooklyn, Chinatown, and Flushing. They said some of the Indians stepped to Canada. But what happened to the Middle Eastern ones? The Middle Eastern ones that came there. What happens to the European ones that came there from Russia and all that? Where are they at? See, the thing is, they always say the most quietest person is the most dangerous person. Let's say this again. The most quietest person is the most dangerous person. Where they at? And please, if you're going to come in and listen, don't come in with no disrespect, because I'm really speaking raw truth. Like, this means people's lives. Where are they? New York City is so packed right now. The train system is packed. Everywhere you walk, it's packed. Anybody can walk in and do some harm to people, especially on the train. The train right now in New York, the subway system in New York right now is the most targeted place of people pushing people on the train tracks. Thank you. Pushing people on the train tracks. People are getting robbed. People are getting stabbed. People are getting shot on the train. Nobody's asking that question, where they at? Where did they go? We know where the other migrants went. The other migrants went to either their family's home, they stayed in shelters, they're causing chaos, they're doing wrong things. But where are the ones from the Middle East, Europe, and India? Hey, what's going on? Nobody's talking about it. I'm the first one. And I have to start asking people this question. Where do y'all think they went? Why are they so quiet? Everybody else, the Indians, the Asians, and the Middle Eastern migrants are the quietest ones. Right now, that's going on. They came to America. You don't hear a word from them. And that's dangerous. The Middle Easterns are in Michigan. Okay. The Middle Eastern migrants are in Michigan. Are they all of them? I know they all didn't go to Michigan. I know they all did not go to Michigan. You gotta have some here in New York, Chicago, California. They're here. But they're not doing what these people are doing. They're real quiet about this, man. That's the scary thing. They're very quiet about this. A lot of them came here with no wife, no kids. They look like they're soldiers. So I'm going to keep saying this. Where are they at? Grand Rising. Yeah, thank you. A lot of people now, when I said that, to one dude, the dude just looked at me. He said, yo, you are the first person to even say that. Everybody concentrated on the Spanish, the Africans, and the Haitians, but nobody asked themselves that question. Where are the other ones? Where are the Europeans? Where are the Middle Easterns? Where are the Asian? And where are the Indians? Where did they go? And when you can be on the down low and be real quiet about yours, you could start plotting things. You can really start plotting things. We don't know what these people are plotting or where they at. They just went underground and you don't hear a peep from them. Everything is the Spanish migrants, the Spanish, the Venezuelan, because they are the ones that's causing chaos and they put themselves out there. But you got people that's dangerous, that's very quiet, and they won't put themselves out there, man. They'll come here with an agenda, and they'll be very quiet about this. They will be very, very hush hush about this, and that's dangerous. I went on the train last Saturday after I did the video in Harlem. The train was so packed. Me and a lady was standing next to each other with our backs towards the door, looking at each other like, please get us out of here. Get us to this destination. I will never take a train again unless it's Long Island Railroad, Grand Central, and I will never take a subway again because it's dangerous. It's so packed. Anybody can just do what they want to do, and then it'll be the end of everybody. So that's the question. I just wanted to do this live real quick to see if I can get some people opinions, like where they at. Especially, I ain't trying to disrespect, they're not all like that, but the Middle Eastern, when they plan stuff, they do stuff on a low, and they'll take a long time planning because they want everything to be just right. Ask yourself that question, man. Where they at? One person said they're in Michigan. I know they're in New York City, and I know they're in Chicago. These people will go to the biggest cities that have the biggest subway systems, the most transit systems. I don't know what that means, but whatever, man. So I just wanted to get on here and bring that to y'all attention, man. We focus on everybody else, but we not asking ourselves that question: where are the Middle Easterns? Where the Asians? I know that, but where are the Middle Easterns at, man? Where they at? Where they at? I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna do another video later on. I'm gonna walk around the city, but just keep that in mind. Be careful, man, and think what I'm saying. Yeah, some of y'all take it to be, to be funny what I'm saying, but really think about it, man. These are the ones that want them. They call it, how they say, the most quiet killer is a dangerous killer, man. The most quiet killer is a dangerous killer, man. Y'all be easy. This is Big Hawk. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a decent comment. Please leave a decent comment, nothing stupid. A decent comment on what you think, how you feel what I'm saying is true or not. Where are these Middle Easterns and Asians and Indians that came here through the border with the migrants? Because they're migrants too. Where are they at? Keep focusing on the other ones, but nobody said the same thing. Where they at? I think you don't hear about a mission because rescue missions are better than New York. Okay, I hear you. But like I said, EF, those are the ones that you gotta watch. When you're that quiet, because they came in with the other migrants. They came in. When you're that quiet, man, something ain't right. You can plot stuff and nobody will know what the hell you're plotting. Because a lot of them came in, they had no wife and kids. And they look like they were soldiers. They look healthy. They look healthy. Okay, Stevenson, mean they're working on the law. Yes, thank you. Yes, you're right about that. You're right about that. No doubt. No doubt. Thank you too. Thank you too. What's going on? It's crazy. Like, I just thought about that. I thought about this yesterday. And as I'm on the phone with my partner, me and him started thinking. We said, yo, what happened to the other migrants, like the Middle Eastern and the Indian, Asian? Like, what happened? I know, like they said, the Asian migrants, they went to other places, Chinatown, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. They went all in Chinatown. I heard some of them even turned into monks. But other ones, come on, man. Yeah. We have to unite, man, because we don't know what's going to happen, and we don't know where these other people at. They just came in under the radar, and everybody, the illegal migrants, like the Hispanics, they doing crazy, and the other people just slid under the radar, and they just disappeared. They did a disappearing act. Yeah. You're right about that. They do fight. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to be doing another video later on. And that's all I can tell you, man. Where they at? Where they at?